What's the crack, lads? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a live video here. We're actually playing Strike Arena. This is the brand new mode. So this is the main screen. Actually, I'll just show you this. You get to pick whatever player that you want. You can invite friends in. It's very simply a kind of a clone of My Club, or not My Club, of Co-op. So you get to pick a player. How you unlock these players, right? So if you want to pick Messi, or you want to pick De Jong, or you want to pick Koundé, any of these, right? You have to unlock the rest of these cards. Bruno, Garnacho, they all have their own individual skill. So Neymar has lightning move, Suarez has heavy smash, like me on a Saturday night after a few pints. Koundé's got blazing cutter, all of these. There's a lot of different skills and a lot of different players to unlock. You can't use your Dream Team players. This is the new kind of Strike Arena match pass or rewards, right? For a win, a loss, or a draw, you always continue up this and you will eventually be able to get to 100 points. There is coins in here, there's 100 coins in there. And then there is more rewards in here all the way up to 100 levels. And that is how you clear it. So essentially, you're just going to eventually get all these, like with the penalty spins. You pick a card, you pick a player that you want, and then you go into it. You can invite users, or you can play by yourself as well if you want to do that. So we're just going to show you what it looks like in-game here. So when the matchmaking is in progress, you literally go into your own Strike Arena, and you're able to just pass and play and move and whatever. You're playing with the AI. Now, you'll notice up in the top left-hand corner, there's a chain count. So when you pass a ball successfully, your chain count will continuously go up. Now, you'll see this playing online. We're playing with two of the boys, Ron and Bessart, in a live game here. So it's going to be kind of like a live test of it to show you what it's like playing against 3v3. I know some people are having issues with the matchmaking, but once you chain up your actual point here, and you have all these animations and this introduction here of the team and your gamer tag or whatever, you can change clothes as well. You can put like different jackets on and different tops on and stuff like that. We are playing against 2 AI and 1 player here. It's very Neon-esque. It's very Mario Strikers-esque. It's very Volta-esque. It's very arcadey. The matches are 2 minutes long. But once you get up your power and you chain up and you kind of work on your chain up, you will unlock power-ups where your players kind of go Dragon Ball Z anime-style power-up, right? So I'll show you that here in a second. But the clock starts counting when you have your chain attack here. You can also call for the ball off the AI if you are playing with the AI as normal with R1. You can't slide tackle in the game at all. You genuinely can't slide tackle in the game. So it's going to be a case of everybody chasing the ball around. Once you have your power bar up, you can obviously smash the ball or you can do whatever you want to do. But yeah, everybody, if you want to have power-ups and you want to be a defensive player, your slide tackle is a power-up, right? Otherwise, everything is the same. Everything is the same. The tricks are the same. The skills are the same. The movement is the same. Depending on how many chains you have, you will get 2 goals for certain goals that you score. You can use manual in it as well, but this is just a brief kind of overview. The AI are quite poor in it, so I wouldn't really recommend playing against the AI in it. You can also get it into the corner, and it's kind of hard. There's a slide tackle gone in there as well. And then usually it's an auto goal when you get that power up there. With a power shot, it's usually an auto goal. So yeah, listen, it's kind of a thing where I think they're going for in this game. And I'll just play out this match, right? Because they're only 2-minute matches. I think that this game is more for people that are maybe a little bit strapped for time and are just looking to kind of play a little bit more casually. I've said it before. You've got 5 minutes or 6 minutes. You don't have time to play a 20-minute match in events. You've only got 5 or 10 minutes. So you can get in 2 or 3 games and you can unlock a couple of rewards. You can get a bit of the match pass stuff cleared and all that. But in terms of the actual gameplay, it's very simplistic. It's very pick up and play. The movement is very, very decent in it for a 3v3 game. Like, I genuinely think if eFootball didn't exist and Konami brought this out as its own standalone mode, like as a PS Plus game or something, it would be quite fun. But there's no real longevity in it. Like, it's kind of very chaotic that you can't really... My opinions of it is that, like, there isn't any real control in it. There's no point really passing the ball around, even if you do get a chain link up. There is no real point in passing the ball around. Because once you get the ball, once you concede the ball, it's usually an auto goal, as you're seeing here. We've scored on every attack that we've got against us. And it's like, I think it's going to be, like... It is genuinely not a mode to be taken too seriously, you know? That is kind of what I would do and think about it. It's a very casual mode with it. Now, obviously, we're playing bad as well, but it's just to kind of show you what it's like with it. 17-2, not a bad score to lose, but Yeah, I don't think that it's a mode that you'd be kind of talking tactics or anything like that. I think it's more a mode that like you'd be picking up to play and keeping one eye on it, and that's it, man. You know, because as I said, every time you shoot with the power up, it's a goal, unless you cut the angle or it hits off somebody or anything like that. So, also, it looks to be as well that the AI sometimes is really poor and other times it's really good. It seems to switch between, you know, legend style AI versus normal like amateur style AI. So that is basically Strike Arena. There's a couple of nice animations in it. The colors and the stuff are a bit crazy. It is very mobile centric. We just got our asses handed to us there. But yeah, I think it's a fun mode, but I just don't see if there's any longevity in it. You know what I mean? Because it's too simplistic, I would say. And once the match pass is cleared, I'd say that'll be pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, you can also play 1v1. You have this where you can just play as a solo player as well. So I think this is probably where I would play it most, even though you're playing with the AI, and I don't really like playing with the AI. This is probably where I would play it a bit more just to clear the match pass, because you're not waiting on the matchmaking as long. And you are just probably going to be, you know, playing with two AI. So it's like the old school PES 2021 My Club, where you could play with the AI. Do you know when you could play with the co-op and you get two co-op teammates? I think like the movement of it, man, is quite nice. Like I do like the tricks. They seem to be sped up. Also, I seem to notice that the players have a little bit more response in them. I wonder, is there kind of like breadcrumbs of V4.3's update, and they're updated in the gameplay? Because the gameplay at the moment, lads, in the real game it's really, really tough at the moment. It's really inconsistent. But yeah, it's not a bad mode, honestly, to pass a few minutes if you have 10, 15 minutes to do it, where you don't have to really like obsess over anything and you don't really care if you win a match or you lose a match, especially for mobile. You know, I know if you're pushing divisions and you're on the bus or you're on a train and you're 20 minutes away, you're not really going to want to play a full-blooded, you know, sweaty meta match on the bus. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to want to chill out. Also against the AI, I said you could pass the ball, but you can also call for the ball. So you'll see here my button, you know, pulsing when you pass it or you look for the pass. So yeah, I think maybe 5v5 is probably what they'll eventually introduce. But this is just against the AI here. And it's probably a little bit more crazy with 3v3 than it is against the AI. So you're just playing against somebody else. You get two AI teammates. And it's a bit more balanced, I would say. But I suppose if you were on a Discord chat or you were in a voice call or whatever, and you could say, listen, I'll stay back, you stay forward, then it would probably be a little bit more fair or more balanced. But at the moment, it just seems to be very, very much end-to-end crazy. So that is it, lads, for Strike Arena. Let me know what you think of the mode, and we'll talk to you in a bit.